My life be like, ooh, yeah, ooh, my life be like, ooh,
Welcome to 417 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm Glenn Cousins.
Daniel Cerny.
Hey, Marhan.
Very good. And today we're going to talk about theoretical martial arts. And not that it's a theoretical martial art, but in that they act upon the theory that they're a martial art, or that martial actions are happening.
Yes, yes. So our basic definition between the three of us of a theoretical martial art is a martial art where no one spars. So by sparring, I mean you don't have a live person giving you oppositional force, trying to impose their will on you as you try to impose your will on them.
Right. Where potential damage could happen.
Right, right. Or well, damage to the ego, mostly.
That's right.
How'd that happen?
So,
McKenna.
what?
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Anyway, so you see a lot of theoretical martial arts, and I'm going to make a distinction also between like the mystical martial arts and the theoretical martial arts. The mystical martial arts are obviously bogus. The ones where there's like no touch, chi, like you drop.
About $1 for every knockout.
Yes. So a theoretical martial art would be like some things that a theoretical martial art would say is, well, we would spar this, but it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous to spar with our style because it's so deadly, or
Also,
whatever else.
Hugely, grossly over-exaggerated claims. I'm going to rip your throat out.
Oh, that too. One thing I would say is that I hear over and over and over is, if you hit them with this, that guy's going down.
Or the inevitable, if I hit him with the palm of my hand right here on the nose.
Okay, that's a very specific example, but yeah, it's going to go straight to their brain.
That one goes right to their brain
For people
every
that
time.
rely on the technique,
The one.
the thing that they do, and it's the only thing they do. But again, they can't show it because it's too dangerous.
So with these, you see a lot of walkthroughs with guys. Like Glenn has a knife, okay, and then I'm going to parry here. I'm going to hit here, hit him in the groin.
Meanwhile, I haven't moved.
Yeah, meanwhile I haven't moved, and then I'm going to pluck out an eye. Okay, it is usually based on the person who I'm doing it to is relaxed. He's going to feel pain, and then that guy's like, oh man, I felt that pain. You know, that hurt.
Yeah.
That hurt. Well, the difference is whenever you have a very motivated opponent, it doesn't matter what you do to them. And this is something that we just said in the other video. There's 3 ways to incapacitate someone. You can make them unconscious. What is
my
that?
phone.
Wow. You can make them unconscious. You can make them so fatigued that they're unable to do anything else. Or you can put them in a position where they're unable to move anywhere. Where does pain fit into there? Nowhere. You know what? People fight with broken limbs.
Yes.
All the time, especially hands. I mean, you watch a boxing match, guys break their hands,
jaws, nose,
breaks their hands in the second round, and they have 10 rounds to go, and they'll do 30 solid minutes with a broken right hand, and they'll keep throwing that in there. The guy will get in the arm bar, the arm will break, and they'll keep hitting the guy with the other hand. You know, it doesn't matter. A broken bone will help make a person slow down.
Oh yeah.
As far as they're not going to be as mobile as they were before,
they
but it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop anything.
Throw an arm, but
so the same thing with, you can say, oh, you pluck out the guy's eye. That's going to end the fight. No, actually, it's not.
But he might be a pirate.
Yeah. After that, there's a good chance that he's going to take up a new career. But is plucking out a guy's eye going to stop the fight? Well, ask the guy. Hey, how many times have you plucked out a guy's eye? Well, I haven't, but I guarantee it'd stop the fight. No, I guarantee a lot of the time it won't.
And most of the time when they talk about the reaction of the bad guy, they're talking about a rational person.
Oh yeah,
not an irrational person.
Right, exactly.
So when you get an irrational person who's maybe up on something, or maybe not mentally right, or whatever, or just adrenaline alone doesn't make a normal person. So at that point, that person again doesn't feel the pain. They don't stop fighting because they don't know that they've been hit in the spot that's supposed to die from. They just keep on going.
So another thing that they say, and I mentioned this earlier, is if you hit them with blank, they are going down, and you fill in the blank wherever it is and whatever it is.
Groin strikes.
Yeah, whatever.
That's a good one. Yeah.
So all of us have Muay Thai experience, boxing Muay Thai experience,
Muay Thai,
boxing Muay Thai coach.
boxing, yep.
I've hit guys with the exact same shots, and it will drop one guy like he's dead, and the next guy will shake it off like it never even happened. So saying this guy, they're definitely going down if this happens, I'll tell you what happens. Because I've seen boxing coaches do this. They'll say, you hit him with that right hand, I guarantee he's going down. That guy will go out there and hit flush with that right hand and back off. And you know what happens to his psyche whenever he sees that guy not go down?
Yep.
He's like, my boxing coach is not right. They're like, the boxing coach will be like, hit him with it again. And he's like, it didn't work one time, I'll try it again. And then he becomes predictable. But it's actually counterproductive to say if you hit them with blank, they are going down. Because if it does not work,
Look at boxing and
gonna get in your head.
kickboxing. People get kicked and hit everywhere with very powerful parts of the body. The hardest they can possibly swing.
Absolutely.
And
for money. They're doing it for money. They're doing it to
Yeah,
feed their family. They're doing it to feed their
Yes,
kids.
it is their survival
Right.
to continue for money. And every part of the body has been hit. There's no magic part.
No.
You know, do people get hit in the jaw and then fall? Yes, but some don't.
Right, exactly.
People get kicked in the groin and don't fall. They
You
get
watch
hit in the
all-
liver and don't fall.
You watch all Tyson's fights, and it's like, man, that hit like knocked out the last guy, and it didn't knock this guy out, and he's still going.
Right.
And that also being said, this is the Hamar, use the palm of the hand to shut. And now I think that's pretty much gone by the wayside. But you watch some Tyson fights, and that guy has uppercutted some people in the nose so hard. If it was possible, that thing would have come out like
Way
the backside of
harder
their head.
than a 110-pound
Right.
female when you do it in a self-defense situation.
Right.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
So if you're teaching as a self-defense situation, relook at Mike Tyson hitting someone in the nose and say, oh,
And he's hitting people that are professional people that are used to doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not just hitting Joe Schmo. So he's actually hitting somebody that's been hit in the nose a lot and often.
Yeah. So now I'm going to bring up the controversial subject. Can Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu be a theoretical martial art? Hey, Marco.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. If nobody in your gym, if you're rolling and nobody in your gym at all competes or rolls live, it's all theory.
Yeah.
Like I can teach.
What if?
I can teach a setup, and if I've never done it before to a live human who is opposing me, with all of their strength, how am I going to know that setup is even legit? It's all theory. It's complete theory. So if you're at a gym where no one spars live and no one competes, then you're probably in a theoretical martial arts gym. I mean, just by
If you're
by
not
definition.
making real activity happen.
Yeah, it's all theory.
We're both you're trying to do your thing, I'm trying to do my thing, and then that's where a fight is. That makes real martial art. That's martial at that point.
Yeah.
Everyone uses that word martial art, but it's not more martial until you're fighting.
Okay, so now, big question. If a person is in a theoretical martial art, is it better than nothing?
A bad
Athleticism.
plan is better than no plan.
That's what I was going to say too.
And you're
And you
you're
get
more
athleticism.
athletic, and quite frankly, some people abide by like a Budo code or whatever. They're
Right.
gonna be a better person from this. They're gonna be a nice person. They're gonna, do. So there's some legitimate byproducts from maybe,
Culture.
Something
From that
is
culture,
infinitely
yeah.
better than nothing,
Yes.
is what I say.
Yes.
Something is infinitely better than nothing. However, that being said, you have a wallet of time. You have X amount of number of hours in the day. Are you going to spend this with a theoretical martial art or something that's proven? Are you going to spend it? Okay, so I would liken it also to a car. Okay, so you go buy a used car, and Hamar has never driven this car before in his life, and he's never seen it started in his life. He just heard that somebody started it at some time. So he's the theoretical guy. And I say, I take this car to work every single day. It has never failed, and it starts and drives every single day. It's the same price. It's the same thing. Which one are you going to take? Obviously, you're going to take the one that the guy drives every single day because it's proven itself day after day after day. So when you open up your wallet of time and you have an hour and a half to commit to learning how to fight, are you going to do it with something that is proven, that you can demonstrate every time you walk into the gym? Or are you going to go with something that some guy don't even know says, trust me, this would work in a real life street situation. And in reality, that guy has probably been in less than 5 situations in his life if he's trying to, propagate that type of martial art. He's probably not been in very many legit situations in his life. So
think about something that you can use right outside the door of the gym when you leave. Can you use the stance, that's on one leg for half an hour, or, no.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But can you use the, cover, make the clinch? Can you trap and roll? Yeah, those are things that, And if you want to see it working, just pull up any YouTube video of any UFC fight or anything else.
Yeah.
In a real fight. Those guys are punching at each other and it's working.
Here's another thing that I was going to say is a lot of times the theoretical martial arts use what normal people would say were like dirty tactics that aren't allowed like in mixed martial arts and things like that. And this is their scapegoat to say, well, that's why we don't spar. It's because we can't scoop out each other's eyes and I can't remove your jaw, during sparring.
Thank you.
The thing is, the thing is, like, if you're doing a legit martial art, whether it be, I don't care if it's jiu-jitsu, sambo, combat judo, I mean, there's a ton of amazingly great martial arts. You can resort to dirty tactics at any time. If you're holding a guy down, I can decide.
How much training does it
if
take
I
to
want,
do an eye jab?
Yeah, exactly. This. All right. Do 10 reps. You've mastered it. So
10 pirates.
So it's kind of a hype train to be like, this is too dangerous for us to spar, because those like dirty tactics of, well, now you're going to hit him in the groin. Well, I trained boxing for years. I'm pretty sure that I can adjust from hitting to the abdomen to, going this much further down to hit somebody in the groin. I'm pretty sure I'm able to make that adjustment.
Normal level change from head to chest, chest to belly,
right
to groin. There you go.
Anyway, so you guys have anything else to add to?
That's it.
All right, cool. 4 and 7 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Like, subscribe, and share.
Down below.
Let's
Out.
go to work. Hard work. You bag up your shoots.